Brian, I took a look at the plus minus. LeBron had the worst plus minus of anybody on the Cavs tonight. What happened?
Well, this one didn't exactly go to the script that the fans here in Cleveland were expecting. It was very emotional at the start of the game. They played LeBron's new Nike spot. Everybody had their hands in the air. They introduced him to the fire and the light show. He threw up the chalk, and all the fans threw up their little paper fake chalk. Everybody was happy. The Cavs got up by 11 points in the first quarter. Looked like it was going to be another long night for the Knicks, and then reality. The Cavs actually really struggled at both ends of the court tonight, and the Knicks played with a lot of poise down the stretch, getting several big buckets in the final 2 minutes. Carmelo Anthony hitting a fadeaway, J.R. Smith hitting a nice runner. Looked nothing like the team that laid down and got hammered by the Bulls last night. And as you mentioned, LeBron with a terrible stat line. Not just the plus minus, 8 turnovers, one of the highest turnover games of his career. You could tell early in the game he was forcing it, was looking for his teammates a little bit more and maybe trying some passes he shouldn't. Got the team off to a bad start. And, the Knicks shot 54% tonight, got 41 points off the bench. But that's the way the Cavs are going to be for a while. They're not a great defensive team. The alarming number for Cleveland, only 90 points in this game against the Knicks team that got eviscerated by the Bulls just 24 hours ago. So definitely not the start the Cavs were looking for, and a real bummer for Cleveland, who was looking forward to a celebration tonight here at Quicken Loans Arena.
So, Brian, I remember when LeBron first joined the Heat. I think they were 9-8 out of the gate. Everybody was panicking. What's going on? They eventually obviously righted the ship, won a couple of titles. In your mind, how long do you think it's going to take before this new big three gets it together?
Well, they played very well in the preseason. They were 5-2. They looked really good at times. And the difficulty now that the Cavs have is the schedule turns on them. This was a gift game to get the Knicks on the second night of a back-to-back. Yeah. Now they go to Chicago tomorrow, have a very difficult game, and then they go on the West Coast and play Portland next week in a tough game there. So it's some as a function of the schedule. They're going to have some rough go of it here over the next week or so, and they don't really have a lot of time to work their way into it. Ideally, they wanted to get an easy win off the bat against the Knicks and then go to work. Remember LeBron's first game in Miami, it was against the Celtics up in Boston,
right,
and they played terribly offensively. There was all kinds of turnovers in that game too, and that ended up being the start of a rough start for the Heat. So we'll see if LeBron and the Cavs take any lessons from that.